Hello. Does your house look something like this? A box with your head scratching the roof. This isn't very nice to look at, is it? It's a simple box that I don't think people would like to live in or come visit. People would not be very impressed by a box. Here are ways to improve your house. First, the simple things is add logs or something to the edges instead of making a blank box. That's very simple and you've probably heard it many times. Here are some roof designs I came up with. Starting from this regular pyramid to this kind of like staircase, a dome, but you probably wouldn't use that since it's like a circular building, and if you're watching this video you're probably not building a circular building, but domes are an option. And then there's this. It looks like a flat roof, but if you just add some details to the side it makes it look better. And also make sure all of these are 3 block tall. And here I have one more thing to show you. If I punch this torch it'll be clearer. This side is 3 block long and this side is 4 block. If you made a house that is even in numbers, then you should make a double door, always. Such as this one. You should have both sides to be the same length. Like this. If your whole wall is an odd number, then put a single door. If your walls are even numbers, then put a double door. It's much more simple. And over here, this is where you can see that house shapes matters. Since I wanted to build smaller houses here to show you the simpler roofs, I didn't use any shapes, but here are some shapes these are like very simple shapes that I commonly see. And here, this is a house made of all the building things I could think of. House of random things. This is the house of random building tricks I can think of, so I'm gonna go through every one of them. First of all, this house, I made a very weird shape, built it up, and went with it. Try to do it naturally with the roof, like just add some slabs if necessary. Usually I think it's hard to build with stairs when I'm building this big, plus I don't like to build with stairs, so I just build with full blocks. But it should, like, stairs would totally help with smoothing out the entire roof. And then here's some things you can do. First, make a path. This path is not made of regular path blocks that you use to make with a shovel. It'll make the path look more detailed and prettier. Bone meal all around the house. It will make the house look good. When you light up the area, the surrounding area, if you're in survival mode, usually you would just put a torch on the ground, but that's not very attractive, and so I don't think so. So you can put a lantern on a wall or a torch on a fence to make this look nicer. Also, leaves always make everything look good. So if you just plop a few of these around, then it'll make your area look better. Also, here are a few types of things you can put and do to your windows. Windows, first of all, don't make them 1 block tall. That doesn't look very nice. You can put grass surrounded by trapdoors and then put flowers in it to make a little planter. It works with both 1 blocks and 2 blocks. And you can put moss inside of it instead of the grass, as you can see here. And you can use any type of trapdoor, any type of these trapdoors, but I suggest the dark oak and the spruce. Mainly because those two do not have gaps in between the texture, as you can see here. Jungles have this like window hole, but I do not suggest having holes in the trapdoors. You can see these are the 1 block planters if you have 1 block window. If you have windows 1 block wide, you can use these instead. It works with any 1 block tall flower. Just make sure you don't put 2 block tall flowers or it'll block the entire window and it won't really add much to it. Or if you don't have time to make any planters or you don't want to, you can use 2 block talls to just put one in here, and it won't block the entire view, but there will be some flowers that can be seen from the inside. The interior isn't much of the main thing I want to show you, but I can still show you some, since you can put some things outside and make it look good. Then you can also hang some lanterns from the roof. You can put bushes around the house to make it look nicer, just generally nicer. And if you have bigger windows, here's some special things you can do. So as you can see here, I've made a very large window, and I thought maybe I could do something different. And this is only for windows that are larger. If your windows are small, I don't suggest it, but it still can look really nice. So this is how it works. You make a hole in the house, and then you place the exact same thing inside the house, but 1 more time, and then you put the glass on the inner layer, and then you can put stuff outside. So you can see I have like this decoration nether star because it looks nice and it's nice and shiny. Actually, that you can put whatever you would like to in there. That's fine. Some lanterns, some flower pots. Greenery always makes a house look good. And here inside you can see I've done very minimal decorating. First of all, these plants look good anywhere, not just in the inside but also outside. But I've decided to put them inside. Here's something you can make for your indoors. These things have barrels underneath as the planter. And then you can put some leaves on top to make it look like the plants are growing. Have some carpet for your inside. Outside also works, but not quite commonly see that. You can see that these are items in like a little plate. This is the entire house. These are ways that you can improve your house and probably impress other people with. It'll make your house look nice. I also saw this thing where a lot of people would put trapdoors next to their windows as like little shutters. They look nice, honestly. It looks very nice. You should probably do that as well if you're building a house. That about concludes everything that I've thought of. This is all the building tricks that I can possibly think of myself. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you think anybody could use some of these tricks, perhaps share the video. That's it. Bye.